Now, you're an accountant, so not looking at the numbers clearly doesn't scare you.
No.
But at the same time, do you think one has to be an accountant or have a good understanding of numbers? Or what are some of the qualifications for somebody to be a county supervisor?
On the county board, I think the biggest things would be to just listen and employ a little common sense. I mean, you got to spend...
Not too much, just a little.
Well, you got to spend the money where you need to spend it, but make sure that you're getting the biggest bang for your dollar when you spend it.
Right.
I think people understand that if you spend money, if you get the best value you can get for that dollar. Other than that, I don't think you have to be a rocket scientist or,
So common sense, being able to listen.
Yeah, I think those are the highest qualities, because once we have excellent staff, and I consider those to be the professionals. And when they do most of the legwork, shall I say, and then give you a recommendation, and when you have a report to read and you hear what is being said, and then at a public hearing you have people that either are in favor of it or are not in favor of it, then you get a chance to kind of weigh both sides against the middle and make your decision. And that's why I say the common sense would come in there. We sometimes have pretty good debates, other times there's not much debate at all. I mean, everybody pretty much agrees. So. But I think that's the biggest, just common sense of listening.
What is this thing that I think going through the experience of being in a public office isn't somewhat a life-changing experience in a sense that it's something different that, once you do it, creates a new experience. But what are the things that you may have learned that you didn't think that you were going to learn, that something that was just, you kind of went, oh, I didn't think this was going to be like that, or something?
Well, I guess maybe the first thing I would say is the vastness. I think we all sit in our communities, and that's kind of our world. We may live in, let's say, block or two-block communities of 200 to 400 people. Mm-hmm. But when you're dealing with 160,000 people on the county board from west to east, north to south, it's a vastness of the amount of people and the amount of programs that are provided to facilitate land division, to facilitate food stamps, to facilitate parks.
The things just don't appear out of thin air. There's a lot of work. There's
a lot of work behind the scenes. We have excellent staff in the county. They're very professional. I've enjoyed working immensely with them. They've been very patient with me, which always helps. I appreciate that immensely, and they're good people. I mean, they're good people that care, and I think that's what it takes. You have to listen and be a caring person and have common sense.
Cool. Going back to the educational part of it, what I was thinking is there's approximate numbers, but there's about 6,000 people in Rock County that are dislocated workers for various developments that mostly have to do with GM. And there's about only 1,500 of them right now are taking advantage of their educational opportunities that are available to them. Mm-hmm. And you went to school, you had a positive experience, mm-hmm. You have a bachelor's degree now. What would you tell somebody who is maybe a dislocated worker and is kind of weighing their options, thinking if they should go through to get some more education?
Think it over very carefully. If you have something, if you're young enough you think you can make it into a business, I would suggest to go to school just to get the knowledge and the new way of doing things, I guess, shall I say, with the high technology. A lot of us, especially myself, when I went to school, I was not much of a computer person. Still am not. My daughters are vastly more farther into the future with the high technology than I am. But yeah, it gives yourself when you finish it. At least for myself, I can say it give me a little confidence that I could complete something like that, mm-hmm. and take on another adventure if I so desired to do that. To this point in time, I haven't desired to do that because I like doing what I do on the county board. But as we talked earlier, if I could find the right part-time job that would give me enough flexibility, I certainly would think about it.
But I think that's a very good point you bring up, that when you go to school, you're constantly dealing with tests, with assignments, with papers, and every time you complete a task, you know there's a certain sense of achievement that comes with it, and
Absolutely.
sometimes that's not, you can't get that anywhere else almost.
And you're not going to agree with all the instructors you have either. And that goes with anything. I've never worked at any place in the plant, and I've worked in several different departments where everybody 100% got along. But you learn how to deal with it to do what you need to do and get through the day.
So people's skills are as well?
Oh, absolutely necessary.
Cool.
Especially if you're going to start your own business, if you're going to deal with the public or something, you need to understand somewhat where they're coming from. Otherwise, why would they come see you? What could you
That's
offer
right.
them?
Terry, good luck to you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.